Welcome to Microsoft Excel. Before you start your project, it's going to be very useful for you to understand the different parts of the screen. So this is the Microsoft Excel interface, which is a fancy word for screen. This is the menu bar, and we call it the menu bar because when you click on items in the top here, the menu drops down and you can see the different options. Here we've got standard and formatting toolbars, and you should recognise many of these icons, for example bold, and here are alignment buttons that we've just been using, left, centre and right justify. You can change the font and the font size. Here's our spell check button and our print preview button. And we're going to learn what some of these other buttons do too. This is the formula bar, and it's going to become very important to you later on. And here we've got the main part of the screen. In word processing we call the pages we work on documents, and in Excel we refer to them as sheets. And you can see down here that in my workbook, it's a bit like a notepad, I've got 3 sheets. Sheet 1, Sheet 2, Sheet 3. This white little tab here shows that Sheet 1 is selected. Spreadsheets are organised into columns and rows. Here are our columns. It's quite easy to remember that columns are vertical. When you imagine columns that hold up a building, they're going to be standing up straight and tall, just like these ones. So I'm going to colour this column in green. I'm going to colour this column in red. As well as columns, we've got rows on our spreadsheet that are represented by these numbers. So I'm going to colour this row in blue and this row in pink. So we have columns and rows. Where these columns and rows meet, you can see these little boxes. These are called cells. So every one of these little boxes on this sheet is called a cell, and they have their own address. For example, this cell is in column H, row 2. So it would be cell H2. This cell is in column B and row 17. So we would describe it as B17. You can always tell what cell you're in by looking up on the formula bar, and you can see here that I've just highlighted cell G. You can see that's changed to orange, and the 18 is in orange, and it also tells us where we are here. So this is cell G18. That completes your introduction to the Microsoft Excel interface.